Hi guys. In this video we are going to be looking at something that's not going to take a lot of time. It's very brief, and it is one final piece of formatting that can be done to our paragraphings or our text in our documents, and that is bullets and numbering. Now, there are some times when you will have a list of items and you want to reflect or you want to differentiate that list of items from the rest of your text. So you want a list to look like a list, and you want to have a numbered list, and a numbered list could be useful when you probably have a sequence of steps for something or whatever. Now, you would have seen bullets before. Bullets basically are a list where you have some sort of an identifier, any a dot or something next to each item in the list. So you may have a dot, you may have some sort of tiny icon right next to it, and well, numbering, you know what numbering is. Okay, so let's see how we go ahead and deal with bullets first of all. So to get bullets in a list, we first have to have a list, and on my screen I have a list here. And remember, as I keep saying, anytime you want to perform any action on any bunch of text, you first have to highlight it. So I'm going to highlight the list part. Okay, the first sentence is not part of the list, it's just an introductory sentence that goes, the following are some things that can be done to prevent the spread of the coronavirus COVID-19. This is our list, and I'm going to highlight the list, and I'm going to go over to one of two sets of icons that I want to pay attention to. This first set of icons, this first icon, sorry, is called the bullets icon. Now, by itself, if I click on this icon, it will provide the bullets, the default set of bullets for my list. So it will place the dots next to each item. So right away I can see that this list is this is a list, and I can identify each item in the list. Okay, I can identify each item in the list. If I wanted to add another item to the list, let's say I wanted to add one more item to the list. When I hit my enter button, if I place my cursor at the end of the last item and I hit my enter button, it automatically creates a new list item for me. So I can go ahead and type avoid handshaking as a greeting. Okay, now if I am done with my list, if I am done with my list, then I can go ahead and I can hit enter and then hit enter again. So the first time I hit enter, it will create a new list item. I ignore that and I hit enter again, and it takes me to a new sentence outside of the list. Okay, now if you want, there are different types of bullets that you can use, so you don't have to use this exact type of bullet. If I select this list, part of my ribbon appears here. Okay, so the font area or the font grouping appears here with the bullets and numbering icons appearing here as well, and I can use them. Or I can go up here to my drop down arrow next to the bullets icon, and when I click it, I get other bullets, okay, that I can use. So let's say I wanted to use these little diamond matrix patterns, or even the check marks. I could select it and it will use that as the bullets instead. The same thing applies for numbering. If I wanted to number this list from 1 to 6, I could select what I want to number, and I can go here and I can click the numbering icon. Or I can click the drop down arrow next to the numbering icon and I can select the type of numbering that I want. So maybe I don't want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but I want it to be A, B, C, D, E, F. So if I select this one, it will do that for me. And again, if I add another item to it, if I hit enter after my last item, it will add another item to it in the list. And if I don't want to do that, I hit enter again and it takes me out of the list. Okay, so that is how you create bullets and numbering in a word processor. Okay, so you know, one of the things that you can use bullets and numbering for, as I mentioned in the beginning, is that you can use it to identify that a list is a list, and you can also use it to identify a sequence of steps in something. Okay, guys, in